Hey guys, it's Michelle here, your health and wellness life coach, among other things. And yes, we are out of the kitchen. We're outside in my backyard. So we can't do a 10-day challenge without talking a little bit about exercise. I'm going to take my glasses off for this because it's bright out here. I do want you to know that if you're using your time and attention for one thing and one thing only, getting your nutrition in order is the way to go. If you don't have time for exercise, but you do have time to prepare and plan meals, I would say prepare and plan and do all these things I'm talking about, eliminating sugar, starting some new habits and using spaghetti squash and shirataki noodles and Ezekiel bread and adding great fats. If that's all you have time for, you do that. If you have a little extra time on your hands and you've been wanting to get moving, because that will only up the ante for you in weight loss. Now, if your goal is not to lose weight necessarily, your goal is to get healthier, then eating well will be the way to go. But part of a holistic, healthy lifestyle is moving. Now, you don't have to do what I do. You got to find what works for you. Personally, I love walking. I know it sounds crazy. For those of you who know me or take my Zumba class, you'll know that I'm into high energy, crazy cardio dance, and I'm a little bit crazy that way. But when I don't have time to do something, if I only have an hour and I miss the class that I want to take at the gym, or I had stuff to do in the morning and everything kind of like went to pot and I'm just like, I haven't exercised yet, I pop my headphones on and I call it a walkabout. And I just go for a walk for an hour, just in the city, just wherever I am. And that's how I get get my heart moving and get moving. So wherever you are in your fitness life, you can do something. So we can't really talk about a challenge without really challenging ourselves in our fitness and in our movement. You've got to move. Now, if you're on a higher echelon in your fitness, I'd say the best way to get your exercise in is group fitness. Group fitness is my favorite thing, which means you go to a gym, take a 45-minute class or an hour class, you're in, you're out, you get your exercise done, you're done. And that is how I got into exercise and health and wellness years ago in my actually I started taking aerobics back in the 80s. I did aerobics in the 80s, and it was the way I did it. But for me to go into a gym and use the Nautilus equipment and run on the treadmill, no fun. So what I recommend to you is get into a group fitness class. Maybe it's a dance class, maybe it's a Zumba class like I teach, maybe it's a yoga class, maybe it's a boot camp kind of class. Everything is scalable, meaning you can scale down or up to your level of ability. Don't feel like you have to do all the things that the kid and the girls in the front row are doing. You do what you can do. Everything is scalable. If you're walking, you can walk faster. If you're walking fast, you can jog one block. Everything is scalable. So get into a fitness class. Start moving. I'm challenging you. This is day 5. I'm challenging you to start moving for 30 minutes, and I would recommend an hour. I'm hardcore, man. Like, I recommend moving for an hour and in a concerted way. If you can pick up some weights, pick them up. If you can take a class that involves picking up some weights, do it. But scale down to or up to your level of ability. Do not compare yourself with the people in the class around you, and get moving. Get moving, right? This is your health and wellness. I want that for you. I want your best life. I want you to live and feel like you are at your best, whatever age you are. I'm going to be 46 in a couple of months, and I have never been better, never felt better, And if you ask me, never looked better. I might have looked better at 35, but we won't talk about that. But that said, I want your best life for you. And really, eating well is the first way to start doing that. But starting to move will change your life. It'll also, health and wellness is holistic. Moving will help your mentality, will help your mental awareness, will help your memory. It'll help everything. So we're holistic beings here. We're challenging ourselves to be better. I'm challenging you to start moving for the next 5 days and beyond. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll talk more about getting to your best, most healthy, vibrant self. See you soon.